Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Judy Lee and you can find out more about what I do in the description box below. So we're here today to do the channeled weekly guidance. So I'll use the tarot cards and we'll see if any other cards want to come in as well. And just before I start, the message that was coming through today to share was about being the good girl, boy, child. So I think because of everything that's happening at the moment, it's a good time to really reflect. We've got we've got 5 planets in retrograde at the moment, and there'll be a sixth on the 19th of August. So it's a really good time to reflect and really go within and just explore old beliefs, really. And I know that it's something that I talk about quite a lot, but it's really what I feel is the key to unlocking, whether you get what you want in the future, because either you stick to your old ways of seeing things, or by looking at your beliefs, you can let go of those old ideas that don't serve you anymore. And this is a really good time. I don't know if you've felt it, but I've certainly felt things slow down and feeling more internal. And initially the changing energy is always a bit interesting to adjust to, but I think it's a great thing. And Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is in Aquarius now. When it goes retrograde, it's a really good time, rather than being out there, to go internal and think about how can you change, because Aquarius is a sign of thinking outside the box, and just where in your life can you do things a bit differently. And I think that's why I mentioned as well the sort of questioning what you've been told, and are you still following the rules of being a good person, rather than really thinking, what is it that I really want? Do you have to follow a certain way of doing things, or can you change it? And it's really just questioning that, like, just rather than just accepting what you've been doing, start to think, is this what is right for me, or am I just doing it because that's what's been expected of me? So just think about that in the week ahead. And if you want more information, just let me know and I can share that with you. So let's see what the tarot has to say. What do you have to say about the week ahead for us? What's the information? Oops, for the week ahead. Okay, so let's start with these. So we've got the 5 of Cups, and then we've got the Hermit, and then we've got the Page of Cups. And yeah, I just love how the cards always support what the messages are, or the ones that I've just mentioned. So we've got at the bottom of the deck, which is the theme of the week ahead, or when you come across this video, the 7 of Swords. And for me, the swords represent our thoughts, our beliefs, our ideas, etc., truth as well. And so this card represents taking away those old things that don't belong to you anymore, and keeping those truths that do. So it's almost like doing an inventory of your beliefs, or just questioning really what you're doing at the moment. Is it in alignment with what you really want, or is it, what is it that isn't really making sense for you anymore? And rather than just blindly accepting what is being told, question that. Question yourself, like, whoever is speaking to you, what is the truth? Does it resonate with you at the heart level, or is it something that you need to let go of? So yeah, spend the week just reflecting, being aware, having that awareness of that concept of, not just accepting what has always been. It's almost like we get into that, we try and be the good child, even though we're adults now. There's still that element of what we learnt being punished in some way for doing something in quotation marks wrong. And it's really to get out of that mindset now, because we are all grown-ups, and allow that inner child, inner aspect to exist and be there, but to really question our actions now and where we're going. Is it what we really want? That type of thing. And so then the first card that came out was the Five of Cups, and so this can be just, well, to me what I'm getting is that perhaps you've been feeling a bit down, or a bit what's the word that I'm trying to get, a bit isolated, or just kind of feeling, because normally in the Five of Cups you've got the 3 cups, you've got 5 cups there, but 3 of them are fallen down, and this person is feeling sad about that. They're looking at the 3 cups and just kind of looking at what's going wrong and all that is not working in the world and all that type of stuff, or in his life. But he's not noticed that there's still 2 cups there, which are still adding a lot to what's happening for him or her. And so it's just a reminder really to look at your blessings. So feel what it is that you're feeling. If things feel a bit tough at the moment and you're experiencing some challenges, it's very normal, and it's asking you also to go with that flow, the flow where life is pushing you or directing you. Also to remember that what are the things that are going really well for you as well. And it's interesting because there's the 2 of Swords there and the 2 of Cups there. It's almost keeping what is working and letting go of the rest, and seeing, how do I describe it? It's almost like look at the value that is there in your life at the moment. And there's something about the 2, but I'll come back to it and see if it develops. So just to keep that in mind. And then you've got the Hermit, which is about reflection as well. So it ties in with what I was saying earlier about, and also with this card as well, taking that time to really do an audit or review of your life, and what is working, what isn't working, because when you do that, you allow yourself to, your energy to be more clear and directed, and it will guide you forward. Whereas if you have too much going on and things that don't serve you, you just end up feeling scattered, and you end up looking at the things in a way that isn't focused. So it's asking you to really do a review of what's happening, take that time to go inwards. And also, as I was saying with the planets as well, this is a really good time to look internally, because at the end of the day, with the Page of Cups, message I got was that we create our own happiness. Whatever is happening outside in the world, it can feel, in our individual circumstances, of course we're impacted and we feel what is happening, but our lives don't need to be dictated by that. And it's saying, by going inwards and really looking at what it is that is working and letting go of those that don't, it will lead you to this new phase of emotional fulfillment. And you'll be able to go with the waves, whether they're high, low, but you'll be solid standing like this page here, and you'll be able to weather all the storms that come your way, and to be at peace and content with yourself. So it's quite a nice I guess clear message of really taking the time to review what is happening for you, being grateful for what you do have, and just letting go of those things that no longer serve you. It's almost like streamlining gosh, sorry, your life, so that things, you focus on what's important for you, and that will create the happiness and the forward movement, the emotional fulfillment that you're looking for. So let's just pull out, I just want to pull out some starseed cards just to see what other messages support this. So what are the starseed cards? What do we need to know? Oh gosh, okay, I won't take all of those. I'm just going to take the two that flew out for us. Oh, that's great. So I'll just read what's at the bottom of the deck first. So what came out the bottom of the deck was vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence, which I think is great. I think we're all being asked to move higher, and so this is just confirmation that just keep doing that. Keep by letting go of all these things that no longer serve you. Taking that time to really, audit your life. Then you're going to vibrate at a highest, frequency, just because you're no longer attached to the old. And it's, gratitude, universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. So, remember your 2 cups, that you have a lot in your life already, and to be, be aware of the things that are going really well for you. And then you've got free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. And so that's what we are as well. So remember that you are a free spirit, that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And when things get heavy, don't get caught up in that heaviness, because in a way, it sounds, I've heard it so many times, but I have only come to recently really know it, that life is an illusion. It sounds crazy, but it's what we make of it. It's how we perceive it. It's how we react to it. We all have that ability, that freedom to do that. So you're never stuck. You're never in a situation that you can't handle, because you can. And it's just often a changing of perspective, a changing of belief, that will really shift things forward for you. So thanks so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this video for you, and I really hope that it helps you in the week ahead. If you do like it, please let me know. Please share it if you feel the message will help others, and if there's any way that I can support you on your journey, then please get in touch, and I'd love to help. Alright then, I shall see you at another video. Have a great week. Bye.